Hello there and welcome back to Roman Empire. So, last time we did a ton of conquest, and that is basically the exact same thing as we're going to continue doing now, more or less. We're going to first take Bavaria, then we're going after Castile, France, Hungary, Ruthenia, Cumania, and everyone we can. Shoot your deads, the Alakulacid. So, there's a lot of, we do have a lot of targets. Again, I did say I want to do as many achievements as possible, but since the game is broken, I will just give you the viable option of how I would have done it, most likely. And I'll focus more on the India game, more or less. That is my thoughts on that. That is why I'm going to end this early. I still will complete the Roman Empire, and I will also allow myself to try and get time going for at least another 50 years. And the reason why I want to take another 50 years and just allow time to pass is to make sure that my entire empire is orthodox, to allow some more culture, I guess I should say fleeting, or culture conversion, depending on how you want to look at it, and more or less just try and create a better Roman Empire to port than the one I originally did. So that is what I will do. It'll probably take quite a bit of time though, so we'll have to see if I can actually pull it off. And I managed to actually die again here, which is a little bit surprising. I'm pretty sure someone is plotting against me. I died of poor health. Now, she actually has pretty decent stats already. Better stats, I dare say, than Mr. Old-Timer here. So I need to find myself a pretty damn good educator. And once again, the big question here is, do I want to focus on trying to become Jewish? I don't think I will do it with this character. I'll just try and make someone who can keep the empire together until the point where, well, I can actually make something work. So be it. The positive thing here, of course, is that now all my truces are void. So we can declare wars again. Hail Caesar! And we will. As you can see here, we can... Burgundy and Savoy are two things that still has left. So there's full war against Castile, and then they should be done. The one that will actually be most annoying, I think, is Hungary. No, it's actually just full wars there too. Ruthenia, then? Yeah, probably Ruthenia. But all in all, it should be easily solvable very quickly here, and we'll just get right to fighting. I think what I'll declare war on Castile for then is the area right here, since I have troops close, and I'll just go ahead and declare war on everyone again. Just get the walls out of my system. Algiers will be the goal here. We'll go for of course the tier Cairo. Yeah, we'll go for. No. We'll take Asvan first, and then we'll take Cairo afterwards. Hope for a revolt of some kind. I don't expect a big revolt. I also apparently need to take... yeah, I think I need to take a little bit more up in north as well. At least Armenia and Azerbaijan, I think. Should be a part of my goal. So these guys will demand a little bit more attention as well. I think I'll also go for taking the Duchy of Jazeera and potentially Mosul. We'll see. I'm starting to get kind of ahead of myself here, bigger plan than originally, but we'll sort it out. But as I said, I'll just find everyone for the things that I want again, and hopefully here we can get what we're after. We'll see how it ends up. Well, this was unexpected. There's a great holy war for Ruthenia. Teach Emperor Sigrid of Roman Empire that. And the believers in the crucified God and a lesson in humility. All three Tengri men are invited to partake in the scoring of the Kingdom of Ruthenia. Tengri is with us. Well, I believe the only thing I really have to worry about here is most likely just Cumania. That's really the extent of what I can expect. My bigger issue here is actually the Norse uprising, the Slavic uprising, and also the Catholic uprising here. That needs to be dealt with sooner or later, but other than that, I don't feel particularly scared by what's currently coming my way. Let's just put it that way. It's not spooky at all. It's not anything that would fear me at all, because it's very easily solvable. Let's just put it that way. I don't have any problems with dealing with any of the potential, disaster of this war. I will very easily be able to deal with everything that they can throw against me. I'll just put 1 or 2 units there and problem solved. This, however, is kind of a little bit of a bigger problem that I need to deal with now rather than later. But more or less, the wars are mostly just going very well. So again, I don't really have anything here to worry worry about. I'll just continue the conquest, and we should be able to get a victory here rather quickly, I think. We'll see how it goes. I kind of forgot one of the requirements for the Holy Roman Empire is actually I need to be Catholic, so we will not be creating that. We'll just allow it to, well, drift into the Roman Empire. So this area here is potentially a, well, area that will be, well, kind of war area. Should be fine. Can I actually create the Empire of Italia? Italia. Nope, I do not want to find a character named that. I didn't actually know it was an empire to begin with. It's King of Italy, it's King of Sicily. Well, I guess we'll allow Italy then to drift as well, or Italia. I don't know how to actually pronounce that, but hopefully it's the same in Norwegian, or hopefully it's the same in the game as it's supposed to be in Norwegian, because it's basically the same as the country of Italy. But as you can see, wars are being won. We are doing fairly well for ourselves. I will now be focusing on dealing with mostly the rebels. France has 1 county left, Castile has 3 duchies left, Hungary has 3, I believe, too, as well. Yeah, they have these 2 and this province over here. So, all in all, the Roman Empire is more or less coming to completion. The problem will, of course, be the area down here, but I think we can solve that very quickly. Same, of course, with the area over here. But all in all, we should be able to win this. For now, again, I will be starting to hunt down the rebels, and hopefully we can do that without too much fuss. We'll see how it goes. As you can see, the crusade that the Tengri launched has been beaten as of now. Second great holy war for Ruthenia that Tengri sent has been lost. Pathetic. We are going to fight Cumania now for Crimea, I think. It shouldn't be a problem at all. And other than that, we'll just have to wait for truces. We'll take chances like this one right here. And hopefully I can get everything very, very soon. There is a lot of revolts going on though, so I'm a little bit worried about them. But again, it should be too much of a problem to deal with these. It's just going to take... It's just going to be a little bit annoying. It's just going to take a little bit of time, but I'm going to be able to deal with them, so it's not actually... it's not a problem per se. Luckily enough, they have gotten themselves a new king here. We'll declare war for Upper Burgundy. Once again, just weaken them as much as possible, and hopefully then be able to force our terms on them. So I'll just keep on fighting, and hopefully here, it won't take too long before we're done. We'll see how it goes. So, we're currently in a time of peace here. I'm only fighting Cumania, which isn't actually more... it isn't a fight. I haven't actually fought a single battle yet. We've more or less just... well, I had peace for a little while, and then we have a Slavic revolt in the north, but we'll deal with that fairly easily. We'll also go after Olomouc here, I think. So this army here will be detached. I don't actually have to detach that army, I can just use this one. And we'll go for the Jerk claim. I'm a little bit sure, are we already fighting him, or is he already being attacked by, well, King Dag of Bohemia is actually already going after him. And apparently here he brought the hell of all of my lands with him, which is interesting. Very interesting. So at least now I know that my vassals will act and they will fight. And they will do so, everyone at once. But at least we do have things under control. At this rate, I am pretty sure that I will be able to pull the goal off here pretty soon. Probably within this episode. We'll have to consider that. But as I said, I think I can pull off the goal of at least uniting Rome within this episode. We'll see, but should be possible. As I said, I think I will just end this series there and just focus on the India one. I'm a little bit unsure, but feel free to come with again. Comments, tell me if you want me to continue. Tell me if you want me to. I'll probably give a rundown episode later on how I would go or how I would do if I were going after the other achievements. But other than that, don't expect too much. We'll see. As I said, I don't like the fact that it's broken, but some of the more menial achievements like getting 7 dwarfs in your court, they're more just something that will take time. So we'll see. But for now, again, I will just be focusing on completing Rome, and then we'll see what I'll do. My regency have ended and I became a charismatic negotiator, so that is fairly alright. Have actually better diplomacy skill than my predecessor, which of course is fairly wonderful here. I still would like to see if I can find anyone with genius traits or things like that. This kid actually has quite good traits and he's also family, so potentially we could go for the inbred achievement potentially, but I think I'll go with this kid, or this guy. He does have... He is a genius, so it wouldn't be... it would be stupid not to. As you can see, I can also earn quite a lot of money just by assassinating my husband, and then once again get a new one. Quite easy to earn a lot of money that way, especially once you become big. And right now, even though I'm building all here, I'm pretty sure I could actually have every single, or most of the mercenary squads up and running, and I'd still be able to make money. So I'm definitely doing well for myself here. And there we go, war with Warful Premier is over, and Putin would be proud of me, but will not be taking any jokes like that here. Unfortunately, that'll be the one and only. But again, I'll just continue. I'm pretty sure I can finish all the wars that we need to do to get Rome completed, or my big Rome completed during this session. We'll see how it goes. As you can see, I actually plot to kill the guy in charge of Burgundy or Castile, depending on how you want to look at it. As a result of this, now we are getting closer to ending this once for all. I could go for claiming Castile, I could claim Galicia, I could even claim Burgundy, but I think none of those are actually good options, so we'll just go for Holy War for Savoy, and with that, Castile will be left with just one county. I'm a little bit unsure if I actually want to plot against the Hungarian here, but as you can see, I will not be getting any good amount of plot power, so I guess we'll just plot for against Ruthenia, since as well, plot power will be fairly alright. When it comes to what wars we're missing, we have 3 against Burgundy? No, 3 against Hungary. What the hell am I even saying? Hungary. No idea what the 2 other countries were, but fine. 2 versus Ruthenia. Why would I want to say Bohemia? I have no idea. And 1 more against Castile once we're done with the one that we're currently fighting. The Queen of France died by herself, so I had no hand in this, unfortunately. It would be fun to actually have a hand in it, but as you can see, sieging here is coming along nicely, and with this, the end of the French has come. The independent kingdom of the French has fallen. All remains now is to take down, of course, Castile. Shouldn't be a problem. And what are you guys fighting here? New ruler in Bayer. Well, I don't care for those plots, but they are in their own right to do them. As you can see, faction-wise, we have pretty damn good control here. Shouldn't be an issue whatsoever. I might have to go after or go over the duchies and see that I don't have any vassals that shouldn't be mine, things like that. But all in all here, we basically have everything under control. When it comes to culture, and it hasn't actually changed that much since last time, but culture-wise, Norse is starting to dominate more or less everywhere, except for this area here, but it's newly conquered, so it's not actually a surprise. Same with the areas here. All in all, well, religion-wise, we're doing fair better, but we're still a bit behind, especially in the native Norse areas, so I just have to make sure that I actually manage to convert everyone. But for now, things are looking good, and hopefully I can pull things off. We'll see how it goes. In order to speed things up here, I'm going to take a chance and go for the assassination. The potential heir here isn't that good, but it shouldn't be anything I need to worry about. We'll attempt to assassinate. Did not work out. Did not work out. Did not work out. I have the money for it, so it's not actually a problem. Wow, there we go. He died, but I will potentially get assassination attempts on my head here. So we'll have to see how that actually works out. The reason why I opted for declaring that war is because they have already sieged the Valais here. So I can't really allow them to keep that siege if I want the area for myself. That is basically why, and we are going to re-siege it before we accept any deals of peace. And I think also since I managed to kill the guy, I won't be getting anything against me. I guess I'll accept the marriage. I don't care for 10 prestige. 10 prestige is nothing to me. it's literally nothing. I have 7,000, so I can live with that small loss of prestige, I think. Anyways, I'm going to finish this war, and after that we'll see how things stand. But I'm pretty sure we are in the driver's seat, or we have been in the driver's seat for a long time here. But I am confident now that I can finish the conquest during this episode. I will go ahead now and just conquer the last remaining pieces, and we will end the series most likely, or even, I guess I should say that we would most likely just have a short break now where I will, well, deal with other things. But I'll finish the war with Hungary. I'll most likely go after Ruthenia, Hungary, and Castile, just get the last remaining pieces. I'm a little bit unsure if I will make it when you consider down here, but I think we'll go for the same strategy, just straight out assassination. But I'm a little bit unsure if I want to. Yeah, there's actually enough conquest for me to wait until next time. We'll probably be a little bit delayed. I'll wait a week before I do the next episode, which since it will most likely be the last one. And during that week, I will get the ones of you who actually watch this a chance to tell me if I should continue, if I should go for some of those smaller menial achievements, even though I won't get them. Like, as I said, Dwarf Fortress, get 7 Dwarves, form Israel, do my best to get a Jewish ruler on the throne. I could also just do the light version, which is explaining how I would go forth in order to actually attempt to do these achievements. Anyways, whatever you actually prefer, just tell me and we'll find a solution. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. If there is a next time, which it will be. Bye.